Hey guys, guess who this is?
John C.
Anyways, welcome back to Who Let the Dogs Out, episode 59. Today we're playing Starbound, episode 1. And, this is gonna be, again, just kind of a Let's Play series. Nothing specific, because I guess we're just gonna make videos of this to help lead up to No Man's Sky. As I've said in the past, No Man's Sky is kind of like a 3D version of Starbound, but obviously there's gonna be a lot of other differences besides that that'll make each game its own separate, unique thing. But not getting into that too much, we'll just start off with the beginning just to kind of show people what the beginning is like, as well as, you know, just help establish the game a little bit. And I recommend you guys get this game. It's really fun. It's still in development, but there is multiplayer and everything, so you can have fun with your friends. There are servers and stuff. It's a great game, and I would recommend it. So let me make my character here, and then we'll be right back. Because, I mean, you know, you can watch me do this all day, but let's skip to the more interesting parts. Okay, so this is the character I came up with. His name automatically is Brasswind. I do play a brass instrument. It's a trumpet. But I'm going to pick a different name. I know nobody totally guessed what name I was going to go with. It's okay. And I know, I do have another character there. That's the character we'll play as in the next episodes. If I make one. You know, if I don't feel like it, then poop the scoop. Alright, new quest. There's no place like home. Earth has been ripped apart. I have been in search of a new home for some time. My ship has been damaged, and I'm in orbit of an unknown planet. To keep moving, I'll need to repair the ship's thrusters and patch up the hull. Yep, scientific stuff. That kind of stuff. So here, you press E to interact with the world. You press I to open your inventory. C for crafting. And I mean, you can press all of it here in the top right anyway, so you don't have to worry about memorizing stuff. And also, I figured out why there's different buttons for the launcher when you play this game. There's like Launch Starbound, OpenGL, Launch Starbound 64-bit, and Launch Starbound 64-bit OpenGL. All of those, I think 4 options. The 5th one is Launch a Starbound multiplayer server. Those 4 options are basically how much, I think, in simple language, how much memory you allow Starbound to have. So the more you can give it, the faster it'll run, but obviously if your computer can't give it all the memory that you want it to have, then it's going to be slower. So run the farthest one to the right that you can, not the server one, obviously. But if you're not buying the game, then that doesn't matter, so let's move on. Error. My computer is... That's my computer every day. Reboot ship AI. Let's do that. Boot initialized. New super user acquired. Hello. Thanks for that. I am Sail, and I'll be helping you out. I have restored the backup power for you. The thrusters and FTL drive, everything's offline. We start by using the matter manipulator. This is the game's way of explaining how we can interact with everything. You know how in Minecraft you're able to punch wood? You're strong enough to do that and then use it from there. Here you have a matter manipulator. And you know, it kind of makes sense. I mean, how else are you if you didn't have that, you probably wouldn't survive, and the game would be boring if you started off with you just dying up here. Might as well just make a flash game. But anyway, the matter manipulator is an awesome way of interacting with the world. I can try to enable it. Well, the try worked. Excavation mode. It worked. The matter manipulator... Blah! The matter manipulator enables you to pick up, move, and collect objects and materials. I can repair the thrusters with the ship's auto repair module, but I need 20 core frames from the planet below. Yep, my voice acting sometimes goes, yes, no, I don't want to, I want to. I can turn on the ship's short-range teleport. It'll take you down to the planet there, below. Close enough. The first thing I should do is check the ship's locker. At the very least, I'll need a flashlight, but there are some other supplies in there too. X that out. Let's see. We've got 2 swords. This one is one-handed, this one is two-handed, and it also has a special and does more damage. And right now, while we don't have a shield, you might as well go with the Broken Hero Sword. The rate of fire is basically... The higher the rate of fire, the faster your weapon either swings or shoots, etc. This one goes a little faster, but it's like... Okay, a little more faster if you like that kind of deal, but... Right now... I would prefer not to fight. A flashlight, a weapon, and a few torches for good measure. Time for me to head down to the planet. It's time to make a crafting table. So, yep. All kinds of stuff we'll just kind of go through as we get there. Okie dokie. So, when you see structures like this, by the way, obviously this kind of doesn't look naturally made. And you're probably right. These are probably signs of life on the planet, so it's a good indicator. Oh, there we go. Like getting seeds, you get this new quest for it's time for a hoedown. To start farming, I'll need a way to till the soil. I should craft a hoe using some wood and copper bars. You guys better not quote me on that word. Because I was making a Starbound video. Oh look, abandoned structures. So it seems that maybe the life here was a long time ago and they're dead. But in any case, we need to start mining some trees down. Well, you know, I'm using a matter manipulator, so it's not exactly cutting. Let's manipulate these trees and craft some wood. And it's gonna take a while, because with your matter manipulator, you can upgrade it later, and it'll become more powerful. You can mine up a larger space, but that's in the future. It takes a bit, but it didn't take this long, I think, back when I used to play Starbound. When I first played, I think it took almost forever to mine out trees, but at level 1, this doesn't seem too bad. But what do I remember? I don't remember anything. And of course, it is good to work relatively quickly before you run into the night. While the night is not that dangerous on a gentle world like this, there's still baddies out there. And I don't know if they come out more often at night or not. I mean, you pretty much see everything you do at day that you see at night, but like, which I think they still should have like those certain monsters that are only nocturnal. I think that would be kind of cool. But in any case, here's the wooden crafting table. Comes with those things as well. Just awesome sauce. So use this to craft. Now we need some plant fibers. Oh, we already have a bandage, so we passed that test. Now we need to get food. And you know what? Because that was like a good place over here, I guess we can make our little base of operations there. It's not too far from the spawn point. So these are bandages, it's their way of healing. I used to put them at the end because when you play Minecraft and you grew up watching Paulso's Jr. play it, you used to put it at like 9 or 0, but in this game you will want them in an easier place to access. Anyways, what should we do with this place? And then we'll turn it into a home later. Let me just put a torch here. I don't know if it's noticeable, but my hair is a little poofy, and that's because I showered not too long ago. FYI. Oh! Woo! That's not bad. So that pod you see, they contain random power-ups, sometimes they have debuffs, and they have other interesting things like ore bombs. I don't know the official name, but basically they're little explosives that on impact they add ore to whatever ground they crash into, and they don't do damage to you. So that's what you saw here. It was like some sort of copper bomb. Other times, actual bombs come out, and that sucks. But hey, you see that right there? I can tell you from experience that is totally man-made. Now, will there be actual life we're running into? I don't know. Now, left-click to interact with the foreground, and right-click to interact with the background. So, unlike in Terraria, you don't need a hammer to necessarily interact with things in the background. Here, it's all just matter manipulator. It's a lot more content, I feel, in this game. Hey, look, we found some chests. I'll take all of that. So, like, these chests are nice to save up, because you may not find the blueprint to craft these in a long time, unless you run into it, luckily. So I would recommend saving up chests, because they're a great way to store poop. And now it's turning night. And here I am trying to do all this stuff. What we should have been doing was crafting that, hunting bow. Oh, and by the way, these pods, you see how they recede back? These will spawn a new one if you keep it there, but if you destroy it... Okay, well, I can't destroy it, but... I have before, so I don't know why. But, in my experience, when you destroy it, I think that's the end of it. So if you find a good placed one, you may not want to destroy it, especially if you're gonna come back a lot. Anyways, it's pretty dark now. Oh! Let's make our home right there. It's a good place as any. You see your inventory as well, it's divided into 3 sections. You have your backpack items, your blocks, and your furniture. Now I don't know if that's the actual names for them, but that's how basically looks like to me. So here we are repairing this ruins. It's a decent place, I think. And so because of these kinds of things, fortunately you don't have to necessarily craft a home, you know, first day on the survival. You might be able to just find ruins about and then just turn it into your base, which is pretty nifty. And it's like, oh really? Just kidding. Or am I just kidding? So let's set this baby down. Or not, there's more poop on the floor. Can make gunpowder. And there you are, Mr. Campfire. Or Mrs., I don't know. I'll put you right there. Source of warmth. Next what we want to do is make 2 doors. I mean, if you play this game like hardcore, you won't even be on this planet for very long. But, you know, if you're gonna learn the ropes, you know, not go too fast, you might wanna, and you wanna take it slow, it's good to make a little base of operations here and just get used to the game on the planet you're on. And that's totally fine. I mean, that's how I played. And I didn't get bored at all. Hunting spear, we'll just use that. These look like they do more damage. I've been using I used to always use the hunting bow. And they only use energy, you don't have to craft arrows. Your energy is the green bar in the top left. I hope my face cam's not covering it. And so, it's useful, but I will try the spear, just because it's interesting. There we go. Stone rubble. And it's raining little star bits. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure they won't light me on fire. Relatively sure. And there's no point in doing this, but you know, why not fill the background? Why not? Makes it a little more secure. Costs a lot of wood. It's your home. And your home deserves your love and effort and care put into it. There we go. Relatively secure. I mean, it wasn't that costly, because you can get 5 wooden planks out of 1 refined wood, so you can make a lot. It's not that hard. You can make cabin roofing. Delightful cabin roofing. So, while this is raining, starlight, let's craft a good old-fashioned chair. And I would craft a wooden crate, but it's not that necessary right now, especially if you play just on casual. You only lose pixels, which is sort of the universal currency in this game, and you don't lose your items. And if you want to go hardcore, you can play, well, hardcore mode. Alright, and I think the other one was like normal or whatever. I forgot what the middle option was called, but that's the one where you lose items. So, yeah, top right is the currency. Inventory, you have your crafting again. The codex, there's a bunch of stories in here, and you can always add more books and folktale, myth, stories, anything else you find. Personal notes, you can add them here when you run into them. Quests, completed, failed, in progress, lots of quests. And then inspect, you can look up items and your character will comment on it. And there's different comments depending on which race you are. The human race, the Hylotal, I don't know how to say half the names. The Apex, the Glitch, you know. I think you see Alien Woodworm. Ugh. So, yeah. Interesting night. Let's read a human introduction. Humanity was a flourishing species with a high evolution rate and extremely hardy in terms of healing, recovery, and endurance. They were the first race to engage in space travel both for science and entertainment, but their limitations restricted them to their own solar system. Eventually, they began to war amongst themselves more frequently, and with Earth's resources depleting, returned to the space race as each of the world's superpowers attempted to claim and colonize new planets. While in the midst of a particularly lengthy struggle to claim Mars, the humans observed a beast from beyond the stars crash land on Earth. That was Doomsday, of course, and then he killed Superman. World leaders were heard to exclaim, "It's like something out of a sci-fi movie, and we'd better run for it. And maybe it's friendly, let's not be hasty." This person was later fired. And I guess that's where things died. Doomsday killed everybody. And now it's daytime. Like your nighttime stories, kids, we didn't get any sleep. And that's fine, because humans have evolved to the point where we don't need sleep. Apparently. What have I done to you? You know, there used to be a lot of more friendlier animals when I used to play this game. I don't know if it's a glitch that they're all enemies and that they all want to kill you, but you know, rarely you'll run into that one animal that doesn't want to eat you, so I guess that's better than nothing. Anyways, what was that? What did I just do? And with that, we have our stone furnace. We'll put that right here. Nope, that's where that is. Why don't we just put it right on the crafting table? That's fun. What else should we do? I'm here personalizing my house, and we should be doing a bunch of other stuff. So this is a tech drive right here. And you might want to save these because using those you can get tech upgrades, which they're kind of like technological superpowers almost, like a little speed dash. You can fly with butterflies. I don't know if those power-ups are still in the game. Some power-ups have been replaced. Some things in the game are not there anymore. So like, say if you played Terraria, the way you kind of have different power-ups is through accessory items like Hermes boots or rocket boots, things like that. Lucky Aglet boosts your speed. In this game, you get it through tech upgrades, and you can, as you can see, there's 4 tech slots. And here it is. I'm starting to think these structures here that you see, they're always, oh no, don't hurt my friends! These guys, NPCs unfortunately die relatively easy. And they pretty much succumb to the wildlife. And a lot of times you'll get there, they're already dead. But you'll find these travelers here. Sometimes just one because another one died. It's tragic sometimes, but it's a cool little place they have here. And I don't know how the items still work in this game. I don't know if you mine up their things, they'll be mad. Like, this is a cool thing here. The traveler's meter. It looks awesome, and I've kept one. I don't know if you can craft it or anything. Probably not. But I think you run into these on like all your beginner planets. I mean, that's kind of the luck. I've seen it like happen 3 times in a row, so I could be wrong, but these travelers are pretty cool. You can talk to them. Hello, fellow traveler. If you need any tips on getting by, feel free to ask me. And they tell you some kind of useful tidbits. Don't be afraid to come in here and, I guess, loot is a word, but they don't really mind. And they do interact with their surroundings. They are walking right on top of each other. Can't see. That's okay. Oh, nope. Never mind. She's there. And I guess you could tear down the whole place and they wouldn't hurt you, because these aren't exactly mean people either. I'm not sure how the AI works in this game. It's been a long time. But, like, you know, the tents look pretty cool. You can always keep one if you want. I'll take that one. Just taking a few things here and there. This must be their farm, but that's okay. And the only reason I kill a lot of these monsters nearby is I don't want them to kill the travelers. So that's pretty cool. They have this little whole underground system. No! 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 Ooh. Yes. They unfortunately do not survive. Look at their health. Or he. Is that a guy? I don't know. The stuff they're wearing, though, it is the items they're wearing, the traveler's gear, you can find that where it does look pretty nifty. But essentially, I mean, I'm not gonna have to show you the whole thing here, I'll just cut here and there, but you can explore this entire region, and there's a lot of good things to get you started on surviving. Ooh, we found a copper pickaxe. That's awesome beans. So guys, I don't really want this to drag on too much. This is just kind of a first look at this game and a little bit of how to play and how to do your first night. But obviously this game isn't so hard that you'll need to have a shelter and everything by the first night. You can just go out back to your ship. Basically, the goal of the beginning part is to learn how to play the game, and then when you have the core fragments, you can repair your FTL drive faster than light drive, and it'll let you travel to other planets. And then when you find fuel sources on other planets or celestial objects, then you can use that to fuel your ship and travel to other star systems or galaxies. So that is a cool thing you can look forward to in this game. I think a good way to end off is with that right there. Now, I don't know if you know what that is if you played this game, but if you haven't played this game, that is a teleportation door. It's basically an unstable pocket dimension, and it's pretty cool, because basically what unstable pocket dimensions are, and let me use my pickaxe a little faster, is they are doors that offer challenges. It seems to have been built by some kind of ancient advanced civilization. But in any case, these ancient doors are unstable pocket dimensions that lead to interesting locations in space that we don't know where it is, but there's about 20 different structures that you can find when doing these. And I think there is a chance when you're on multiplayer, there is a chance to enter the same one with your friend if you both find it, or I think you can both go in on. But it's not too likely, 1 in 20 chance. Anyway, here's the challenge. Here's the challenge portal, unstable pocket dimension. Let's do it. Am I prepared? I don't know, but I believe everyone is doable without power-ups or stuff. Power-ups just make things easier. The morph ball one makes it easier to get into little knickknacks that certain chests are in that you can't access without. So this looks a little interesting, but I think I have to keep moving. Yep. Come on. First try. Actually, if I don't get this on the first try, you won't get another chance, I think. I don't know. See this little area? There is a way to do it without the morph ball, but you essentially can't do it without the morph ball. Unless you're skilled. Come on! Oh! take it. And that's it. It's not too difficult, especially once you get the hang of how the physics and stuff work in this game. Again, different planets have different gravities, so here we're not exactly anywhere in particular, but and we can't mine up anything here. It's a protected field, but exit portal, return to world, hopefully. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I will return to the world, hopefully. And if I am, then I'll see you guys in the next episode. Farewell.